A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Dukes will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Henry. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Memphis. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He shreds the tackle. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets him a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Sellers. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
You know, this is what makes this quarterback so hard to defend. Of course, you want to take away his throwing game, take away his receivers, but then he uses his legs to pick up a first down. This defense is going to have to make some adjustments. Be aware of him scrambling for big yards.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
He's running out of time. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Touchdown, James Madison. Number 8 in the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Memphis Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw again. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. It's a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. As a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
We got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 8 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. We'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dukes. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. And he runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
James Madison's offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Receiver makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
James Madison.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
It's 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Hands it off on the counter. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll run the option. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To the air, it's Sellers. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's brought down at the 33. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. And the Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is coming. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Receiver makes the catch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab on the move. And he is not going to get there. The defense stops him short of the goal line.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback. You saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play in the last play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up.
James Madison, 28. Memphis, 14.
The Dukes will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Just able to get it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can they catch him? Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's a bullet over the middle. Touchdown, Memphis. This offense really clicking. What if they got cooked up with this 2-point conversion attempt? Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here comes the point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the ball to the ground.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Physical run earns the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability of getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here at the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up with a PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's past the marker and still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. It's a shotgun run call. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
28.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Over the middle and incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Henry. Tackle made after a big gain. They move the 6 below to the line here on first down now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to throw it deep. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And they'll give it to the back. He's swarmed by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Dukes come into the final minute of play just trying to run the clock out. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dukes. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
42, Memphis, 28.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
And he throws his third interception of the day.
Intercepted by James Madison. And they'll take over first and 10.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a